Okay, so for this, I will take this filtered words, and then I will do a map to pair, where we are using, now we are creating the pair RDD, the thing that we learned in our previous chapter. So map to pair, and then I will do word. For each of the word, I will create a tuple 2, residence color, and the first word will be word itself, and I will give a count of 1 for each of them. And then finally, I will do a reduce by key. I think both of these operations that we have learned in the previous chapter about pair RDDs. So I'm doing a long sum here. So Control Alt V again. Let me take the counts. These are my counts. And yep, this looks good. Okay. So after this, we got this filtered words. We created a pair RDD for each of them. And for each of the word, we are putting S1 as a count. And then finally, when we reduce by key, for each of the word, we are doing a sum on the value. So for if the word has appeared like multiple times, it will be, by using this reduce by key method, it will add all those like counts. So for example, if this word has appeared 5 times, then after doing this long sum, it will be the final value for this count would be 5, because this is a very plain, simple English that we are just using this 1L for each of them and then trying to add one of them. Now, once we have got this, now let's try to print the first 10 elements to see whether it's expected. Our output is expected. So it should be for each, and then we will do a system dot out println. Okay, and we just do this, and then we'll mark the end line here like this. So guys, let's revise what we have done so far. So we created our Spark config first, and then we created our Spark context out of that config. And then we have created this test file path where we are passing this Magna Carta file. And finally, the first step was to clean this file, because we only want the words to be case insensitive, and we want to remove everything other than English words. So this is what we're doing here. We created a Java RDD of this test file, and then we map to all the words to the lowercase by using this regex. And then finally, after this, we got all the words with the lowercase. We are doing a flat map, and then we are trying to split it with the new space. And after getting this, we are putting an iterator here. And finally, we are filtering out all the words which are null or which are empty. And then we stored all these filtered words here in our Java RDD. And from this Java RDD, we create a pair RDD using map to pair. And then we finally, for each of the word that we got, we put the value as the word, the key as the word itself, and the value as 1. And then we call reduce by key method to sum all those words which having the counts. So finally, we will be getting all the words here reduced by key as the key here, and the value as the counts, that how many times it has appeared. And finally, we take, this size can be very huge. That's why it's always advisable to just take the first 10 elements of this counts, and then we'll print each of them. So we expect that the tuples will be printed, which for the first 10 words, having the counts for each of them as a value. So let's run this and see. So just click on the run button. Okay, so it has run now, and as you can see, the output is given here. Someone has appeared 5 times, therefore 2 times, and all. So this should be exactly matching with what we have got a sample before. This is exactly matching with the first 10 words that has been printed here. So this was the first part of the problem. In the next bonus task is that we need to find the top 10 words with maximum counts. So this is what our bonus task would be, which we'll be covering in the next video. So see you all in the next video.